What's up, guys? My name's Baylee, and I'm gonna tell you about my pre-show rituals. Usually I wake up and the first thing I think of is like, oh, I have a show today. And then I can't stop thinking about it the rest of the day. And I spend the entire day trying to not think about it. Because I actually still get pretty nervous before performing. Yeah, it's just like constantly what I'm thinking about. I usually rehearse a lot. I like to have one good rehearsal that day. I try not to have dairy. I try. Like, I don't really have dairy anymore. Like, I don't know, like hardly anybody actually has dairy anymore. But I stay away from dairy products, like cheese particularly, just because it clogs your vocal cords. Also, like, caffeine dries out your vocal cords, so I try to stay away from that. I try not to have sugar. I will have my cup of coffee in the morning though, and then like none later. Try not to take naps, because it makes me tired, honestly. I feel like people told me not to have sugar, which I just like makes me feel better regardless. Like, even if it doesn't matter, it makes me feel better and more confident, so I try not to have sugar. I will say I do like having Lay's chips. Lay's just plain potato chips, because they're super oily and I feel like they make my throat feel more relaxed. So a lot of times I'll like go out of my way to buy a little bag of Lay's potato chips, because you gotta have Lay's. I feel like I'm very specific with the song that I choose that I'm listening to in the car on the way to the venue, because I like it to overall capture like the vibe that I want to feel for my show. Yeah, I'll take a shot of whiskey with my bass player. We always take a shot of whiskey. I feel like a lot of people do that though. I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I do my own makeup, which means I don't really wear makeup. I will say I do take time to figure out what I want to wear, because I've been this way since I was a kid. Like, what I'm wearing reflects how I feel that day, so I like to express myself with what I'm wearing, but usually like no one would notice that, because it's really just like, it might be a shirt and jeans, a t-shirt and jeans, but I also like to be comfortable. I don't like to get overdressed for a show. Like, a lot of people, I think I used to do that when I was younger, but now that I used to play more regularly before COVID. I got into the habit of just playing in what I would be wearing to practice in at my house, or because that's just me. And so that actually makes me feel a little bit more confident when I play. Yeah, I don't think I have any other like really big things that I do other than like try not to be as nervous as possible, and just like once I get to venues, I'll talk to people that are there rather than like sit in the green room or whatever. I like to engage with people, especially because it helps me distract myself from like the show, and just like gets me excited, because I love seeing my friends there. I love seeing people come out, because I'm always really grateful, especially like playing in LA and like a new artist. You're always asking people to come to all your shows, and when they do, and they continue to come see show after show of the same set list sometimes, like, I'm just so grateful for that. So I really try to go out of my way to let people know that I'm grateful for them coming beforehand. And because after the show, it's usually you're like, woohoo, really high from the performance and trying to talk to everybody, and you always miss people. So yeah, I think those are my routines.